I haven't done a lot of videos lately, and as you can see behind me, we have a fridge. We will get a green screen to kind of replace all that. It's just been a lot lately going on, so we did move to a new home, new studio. So please give us a little bit of grace. I know I haven't done videos in a long time, and it's kind of odd that I'm doing this first one on Charlie Kirk, and this is just such a huge, huge political event and a massive, massive tragedy in our country. Charlie Kirk. Well, I'll just say he has passed away due to a gunshot fired at him at his own rally. Let's take a look at this.
And our top story at 4 p.m. Flags at the state capitol are being lowered to half staff after commentator Charlie Kirk has been shot and killed today at an event at Utah's largest public university. He was an influential voice in conservative politics and was speaking at a debate hosted by his nonprofit political organization. Thanks for joining us here for Fox 40 News at 4. I'm Riley Carroll. The conservative organization Turning Point USA was co-founded by the 31-year-old influencer. They were hosting the event today at Utah Valley University. According to the school spokesperson, the suspect in the shooting is now in custody. Fox 40 contributor Connor Hansen has the latest from New York.
I heard a loud bang.
After hearing a gunshot in the middle of campus, a crowd started running for safety. Witnesses described seeing the speaker, Charlie Kirk, being struck in the neck area and falling from his chair.
I just saw it hit him in the chest, and then all of a sudden just tons of blood gushing right out where his heart is. And then he fell over and slumped down, and everybody got down and was screaming.
A spokesperson from Utah Valley University says the shot was fired from a building about 200 yards away and that the campus closed for the rest of the day. Former Utah Congressman Jason Chaffetz was at the event and witnessed the shooting.
As soon as that shot went out, he fell back into his left, and everybody hit the deck.
Charlie Kirk became a highly influential conservative activist and influencer after starting Turning Point USA. The group has a presence at thousands of universities and high schools and regularly holds campus events. Kirk is credited for helping President Trump win over young voters and win back the White House. Support for Kirk after the shooting has been bipartisan.
I mean, it's just another horrible act of political violence that has no place in our country.
And that was Fox 40 contributor Connor Hansen. Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom condemning the attack on X. He writes, quote, "The attack on Charlie Kirk is disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form," end quote.
So there you have it. Political commentator and influencer Charlie Kirk has passed away at the age of 31 due to being murdered today by an assassin. And it is a very hard day for a lot of people. And whether you agreed with Charlie Kirk or not, this is the thing I want to say. And I didn't agree with absolutely everything. But whether you agreed with him or not, you vehemently disagreed. It's cool. It's cool. It's okay to do that. But political violence of any kind is not good. It wasn't good against Gabby Giffords. It wasn't good against the two Democratic lawmakers in Minnesota. It wasn't good against Trump. It wasn't good against, Charlie Kirk. It wasn't good against Steve Scalise. I think it was the one that got shot in Congress. It wasn't good against Rand Paul. It wasn't good. No one deserves to be hurt or shot or killed for their political beliefs. It's just absolutely mind-boggling that people on the left are advocating for political violence and saying that he deserves this and that he lived by the gun, so he should die by the gun. That's not it at all. Charlie had beliefs that even I disagreed with. I didn't completely agree with him on, the fact that he didn't want even common sense gun laws, but the fact that people are saying that he died the way he wanted to die, absolutely despicable. Absolutely despicable. If this was Joe Biden's lackeys, like Nina Turner, like Bernie Sanders, like Kyle Kalinske, like Crystal Ball, like whoever, they would be all sad and whining and moaning about political violence and, oh my God, how could this happen? Amazing just how little people care about someone being literally murdered. And whether you agree with Charlie Kirk or not, the cool thing about Charlie Kirk was he was open to talking about things with you. He was open to understanding your point of view. He might walk away and still go, "Oh my God, liberal." But at least he was willing to talk to you. Where I think the older conservatives in the conservative movement, they don't care. And I think Charlie changed that. He was young, like all of us, especially us here at the show. He understood how young people were feeling. He understood the economy and how it was affecting us. He understood a lot of things that the older conservatives just did not. They were too focused on their time and how good it was. And Charlie was a victim of our economy and the bad politics that and policies that were in place. And he would go to college campuses, and yeah, he would have debates with people. Yeah, he would shut people's talking points down. And we've gone over a lot of his content here on the show. But the most important thing is that he did it. That's the most important part, is that he was not afraid to debate with someone. He was not afraid to understand their point of view. He wasn't afraid to, whether we agree with the MAGA movement or not, I don't. But the point is, he was willing to go out and support a political movement and do it respectfully. And you might not agree with his politics. You might think he's a vile person, whatever. But at least we can say that Charlie Kirk tried. At least we can say that he cared enough to talk to people. I don't care if you disagree or not. That's fine. You live in America. And if you don't, and you live in Brazil or Japan or Spain, like where we have a lot of our audience, Germany, the UK, it doesn't matter. You have political freedom. At least I hope. So, yeah, it's a sad day in America. It's a sad day. He was a political hero of mine, and I hope that you are resting in peace, Charlie Kirk. I hope you're in eternal paradise. I hope you're with the angels. I just, my heart breaks for his wife, Erica, and 2 kids, a daughter and a son, I think. And it's just, or 2 daughters. I don't remember, but man, it's just so sad. So we'll be doing more videos, and we'll be covering this a lot more as well.